In the 15th century, a quiet faith found refuge along the banks of the Indus River, in a land shaped by rivers and resilience. This is the story of the Nizari Ismailis, a community that turned shadows into strength. Nearly 2 centuries earlier, in 1256, their world changed forever. The Mongol armies razed the mountain fortress at Alamut, a symbol of their independence in Persia. With their stronghold gone, the Ismailis faced a stark choice: vanish or adapt. What followed was a remarkable journey of survival. From the rugged peaks of Persia to the deserts of Central Asia, and finally to the vibrant plains of India, they carried their faith in secret, guided by a practice known as Taqiya, discretion in the face of danger. This episode begins their story, a tale of crisis that gave birth to a new path called Satpanth, preserved in the hymns of their pirs. In the Indian subcontinent, particularly in Sind and Gujarat, the Ismailis forged Satpanth, the true path. This was no ordinary faith. It blended their Shia roots with the devotional traditions, the mystical poetry. At the heart of this transformation were the pirs, spiritual guides appointed by the hidden Imam to lead and teach. The wisdom of Satpanth was captured in Ginans, devotional hymns written in the Khojki script. These texts, attributed to early pirs like Shams in the 13th century and Sadruddin in the 14th, spoke of love for the Imam and the inner meaning of faith. They traveled from village to village, teaching through song, building communities where none had existed before. In Gujarat, they established Jawanmardi, places of worship that became the heartbeat of Ismaili life. This was a land of diversity. Mosques rose alongside Sufi shrines and Hindu temples. The Ismailis navigated this world with Taqiya, hiding their faith to avoid persecution. Satpanth became their shield, weaving Ismaili beliefs into the local tapestry, creating a unique identity that thrived in the shadows. By the 15th century, new challenges emerged. Pirs collected dasond, a sacred tithe of 10%, to support the community and the Imam's mission. But as the Gujarat Sultanate grew stronger and internal tensions rose, the role of the Pir became more precarious. One figure, Pir Tajuddin, would soon step into this uncertain light. Pir Tajuddin's leadership in Sind marked a turning point. As he guided his people through these trials, a crisis loomed that would test their very foundation. The Pandiyat-i Jawanmardi, a text of counsel, would soon emerge from this turmoil, but at what cost? The answers lie ahead. Join us in episode 2 to discover the story of loss, resilience, and the legacy that followed. Subscribe now for the journey.